So the Sameko Saba debut happened recently. It was a massive debut stream, I think peaking at close to 200,000 viewers. It was just insane. The chat was absolutely flying. There were memberships coming in. There were gifted subs everywhere. It was a huge debut stream, a massive amount of support pouring out from the chat. There was the Omocat merch drop, which happened, and I think that sold out like instantly. But of course, when you have a spectacle of this size, there's going to be some tourists that make their way in, and that's what I wanted to talk about. So there were a few people that were unhappy about Sameko Saba's loli VTuber model, and they didn't seem to understand why she was pandering to that audience. The person in question has already deleted their tweet, so I'm going to go grab this from a Rev video. This user, Serenading Otter, says, "Why on earth did Saba go and do that? She literally had the opportunity to do an amazing character that didn't bring in weirdos, and instead she picked an insanely lolly character that would bring about PDFs. I'm done with the creator. While you are all here being weirdos, at least be sure to do your daily click." You gotta love when terminally online stupid people virtue signal about a conflict happening on the other side of the world that they have nothing to do with, but that aside, this is a person who seems to be painfully unaware that the person in their own profile picture, Gura, also Senzawa and now Sameko Saba, is in fact a lolicon, and so are a lot of members of the fanbase. This is generally something that you would know if you weren't a massive tourist. Senzawa had a VTuber model. That was a loli. Gura was a loli. And now Sameko Saba is a loli. And it's hilarious to see someone try to virtue signal like, you're bad for liking this thing. By the way, I'm a fan of this creator who's literally also a lolicon. It doesn't get any more tourist, any more casual than this. You can see that this person got ratioed hard when the post actually still existed, but these are some of the posts calling them out. Saba is a lolicon herself. She didn't even try to hide in Hololive either. Look at her entire career as a VTuber this far. And the first image is of Senzawa, that's a loli, Gura, also a loli, and Sameko Saba. This is not a surprise. I know her since ages. I even know some of the LPS videos. She's been a lolicon for as long as she streams and probably longer. It baffles me how people pretend that she's not. Easy, they just started liking her when she announced her graduation from Hololive. Or they only pretend to be fans of her because she's super mainstream. I mean, when she was going huge in Hololive and averaging 40,000 viewers in live streams, there's going to be that people that join in because something's already popular without any understanding of what it actually is, the liver, the community. And the reason nobody likes these tourists is because they try to enter the community and then finger wag saying that this is the way you're supposed to be. Stop acting the way that you do now and like things the way that I like things, and don't like things that I think are unacceptable. If you're that much of an anti and you hate on the loli stuff, what you can do is not watch Sameko Saba and not interact with any of her content. I think she'll be able to scrape by just about with the fans that are remaining. To nobody's surprise, there was more people that were crying about this debut and Sameko Saba's model, with one person who seems to be a Fauna fan saying, "I mess with Saba, but her model in this pandering to that audience is really disheartening, yet not surprising. I likely won't be watching unless Doobie collab, but good luck to her." Does he know? Obviously, this person seems to not be very aware about the fact that Saba is friends with his Oshi, same as Doobie, but this person is also trying to say that this is just a pandering move and that Saba herself isn't interested in loli. Like, no hate towards Saba, like, girl, get that bag and all. It's more so how much those types of fans will immediately turn her into Gooner slop isn't helped by the fact that she's overly pandering to that crowd, but again, girl, get that bag. This is just such an insufferable way of talking, by the way. Like, what is supposed to be Gooner slop? Sameko Saba's own VTuber model? I swear these people have like less than 5 wrinkles in their brain. And then she's replied to with, "Saba is a lolicon herself," before he deleted his post. This guy would end up making more posts after getting fried in their original tweet saying, "Last thing I'm saying on this, please stop speaking on behalf of my Oshi. You don't know her, LOL, or me for that matter. Let's keep it that way." You don't know her or me. I'm gonna be real, I don't think anybody here cares about you. But as for Nimi, formerly Fauna, she is friends with the person who you are trashing for being a lolicon. He also says, "And the dunk is? My Oshi is friends with Gura, wow. Yeah, I've watched her for 4 years. No crap, dude. LMFAO, do you think Fauna wants me to stop voicing my opinion that I don't like the new direction of Saba's content? Do I have to agree with everything my Oshi says/does? Get a job." Incredibly ironic for a terminally online Twitter user to be talking about get a job. They have more than 11,000 tweets. Note that they went private, by the way. I guess they couldn't handle the heat after deciding to talk crap. And as for the other one, they have more than 68,000 tweets. just to not get paid, by the way, doing this. So a little bit of projection there. I think that this person is the one who needs to get a job. Also, the point of, you think Fauna wants me to stop voicing my opinion that I don't like the new direction of Saba's content. I can't speak for Fauna, but I don't think she cares about some cornball who's trying to dunk on Saba for having an interest that she's always had, and you've been too dumb to realize that that was her interest all along. It's not a new direction of Saba's content. It's how she's always been, a lolicon, and how the community has always been. If you didn't realize that, that's just because you're a tourist. It's not because anything actually changed. And then this person goes on to backtrack and say they didn't actually call Gura fans PDFs, but that she was catering to her lolicon viewers more than usual. It really must be challenging, living life being this stupid. This has been Gargura for a long time. A word of cute and a word of funny. Matter of fact, there's a useful video. It's by Smooth Clips. It's a compilation of Gura being a lolicon, and I'll just play a few clips from that video.
Oh, okay, we are being chased by something. A ghost lolly. Loli. Loli. Rory. Rory. Rory? Don't say that. Say what? Rory? What, are you scared of a little 4-letter word? Sure. Small version. How cute is this? Can you imagine if Hololive did this? The small version of every girl, and then even the girls like me that are already small, right? Even the small girls that get even smaller. How cute would that be? I can't touch her. This is awful. I want to touch you. Can I touch you? She looks like she could be a Final Fantasy girl. She's so small. She's so small. Thank you. Oofwa. Ah! Oh! So this one, it's got caution tape from the thumbnail. I'm giving this one, this is cute. Look, Susan, it's adorable. Okay, woohoo. You can wipe the sweat off the brow, we're good. But yeah, also I like this one because they put a bow. They put a bow on the tail. But also I like this one because it's kind of funny also. So I'm gonna give you the award of funny as well. What else should we cover? Wow! So good! Somebody's crying! Man, what's with all the tears? Stop, don't cry. It's okay. Oh! Oh! Cute and funny.
So yeah, as you can see from the video, many instances of Gura being a clear lolicon, and even liking a bunch of art. That was back when you could actually see people's likes on Twitter, and reposting some of these arts, and you could see what types of art it was. So obviously these people are not very intelligent, and they got massively ratioed and deleted their tweets. The vast majority of people that watched the Sameko Saba debut enjoyed it, and they support Saba, and her actually leaning into her interests and the interests of her actual fan base is a good thing, because it filters tourists, people who are just haters, and they're projecting the things that they think about real children onto everybody else. But that's pretty much all I have for this video. More tourists gatekept, it's always a good thing. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.